everybody, welcome back to Ogawa Live here today. Now I know nowadays, right, health and safety is actually the concern of everyone in our daily life. So today here in our Ogawa Live, I'm going to introduce all of you a product that can relate to you all very much, because we are here to talk about your health. We're here to care about your safety in your daily life as well. So today with me here, I want to introduce to all of you our brand new product, Ogawa Ozonator Spray. Now, have you guys checked this out yet? If not, make sure you finish this live with me today so that you get to understand a bit more about this Ozonator Spray and what kind of technology is it using to enable antibacterial sprays that can kill up to 99.99% of bacteria, viruses as well. So, are you guys ready to get unboxed with me together? Let's check out. So this is basically our Ozonator antibacterial sanitizing sprayer. Look at this box over here. Now it states that it can kill up to 99.99% and it's actually lab tested, scientifically proven to kill up to 99.99%. Okay, so there are plentiful of features here for this Ozonator, as it can help you to kill bacteria. It also acts as a sanitizer at home. So inside the box that comes together with a user manual. Alright. So this here is the Ozonator sprayer. Okay, so this is the Ozonator sprayer. It comes with 4 minutes and first 2 minutes label. We're gonna find out what is this true about later. Okay, there is an electrolyte generator in the bottle. Okay, this is basically the sprayer part. What else is inside here? Oh, it comes together with a charger. Okay, the charger and of course the base. So I assume this is, we've got to actually charge this every time we use, and approximately once you've charged this, you can use this up to 30 minutes of usage. Alright, what else do we need to know from this box here? Okay, there are 3-in-1 usage. It's stated that it can clean, sanitize and deodorize, and it helps you to kill up to 99.99%, and all you need is just adding water. That's all you have to know, is by adding water. So for this Ozonator, it is non-toxic, it is antibacterial, and most importantly, it uses ozone therapy. So what is ozone therapy? We're gonna find out this later, slightly later for that. So it comes together with a base for you to put on your Ozonator spray, and this is of course the charger. Now, many of you here are also curious to find out what is the technology behind this Ozonator spray. What is Ozonator? If it's a new term for all of you, you know what, guys, today here in our Ogawa Live, I'm going to explain to all of you here, so don't worry. Ozonator, this word ozone here is not a new term. It actually has been existing for many years. And in fact, I've done some studies and some research before that. Ozonator, this ozone therapy, has actually existed approximately 100 years ago. In the medical field, people have been using ozone therapies for to cure and combat illnesses, and of course to help in killing bacteria, which is the main aim here. We're going to talk and show you guys again to kill bacteria, antibacterial as well. So Ozonator spray. Now, if you realize early on, as I mentioned, there are the electrolyte down here. Okay, do you see the electrolyte? So this electrolyte generator helps to separate the oxygen from water, H2O. So from H2O water, it separates out the oxygen and form something called O3. O3 is what we call as ozone. So ozone here has been scientifically proven to help to disinfect. Of course, it is a natural disinfectant to kill bacteria, to purify, okay, and of course to eliminate as well. So it not only helps us to sanitize, it can also help us to clean surfaces. So, you know, in unprecedented times like this, of course, we are always very concerned about bacteria. Of course, we're concerned about fungi, we're concerned about every single thing that is on the surface, and of course that exists in the airborne as well. So we want to constantly kill and eliminate all those things that we can't see that is harmful to our health. So Ozonator spray here from Ogawa, it helps us to not only clean up the surfaces, it also helps us to sanitize and of course deodorize. Okay, deodorize the surfaces and of course sanitize it. So it in fact carries the features of 3-in-1. Okay, 3-in-1 features of just using one Ozonator spray. So when we talk about this Ozonator spray, how clean or how well does it help to kill, how effective it is to eliminate the bacteria? This is another question here we want to find out. So we've done lab tested for Ozonator spray before. Now this Ozonator spray can kill up to 99.99% of bacteria. So I mean nowadays, right, a lot of bacteria are something that we can't see. It's not something that can be seen by our naked eyes, and all these things are actually existing in the surface, in the air, and we actually need this sanitizer to help us kill all this bacteria, especially if we are indoors. Okay, especially if we're working indoors, of course we're staying indoors, we're living indoors, we need to constantly kill all these bacteria at home. Now if you have children, if you have pets at home, or if you have elderlies at home, you are especially concerned about their health and safety, I would like to suggest all of you this Ozonator spray that can helps your family members, okay, to kill us up to 99.99% of bacteria. A part of this, it helps us to purify the airborne contaminant. As I mentioned, a lot of times, a lot of these bacteria, a lot of these fungi are something, microorganisms are not to be seen by the naked eyes. So we can't know that, we can't know that it exists, but in fact, it is appearing anywhere right now nearby us. So in fact, how can we eliminate all this bacteria? We can actually rely on our Ogawa Ozonator spray to help us to eliminate all this bacteria by just one spray. Okay, by just one spray, we can eliminate all these microorganisms, the bacteria we're talking about. So when you look at this, in a way, we can relate it to eco-friendly. Why do we talk that? Why do we say and claim it to be eco-friendly? It's because it's only and only using H2O, which is water. All you need is tap water from your home, from your office, okay? Fill this up in your Ozonator spray bottle, and you can use one bottle multiple times, okay? You can reuse, you can refill this bottle with water, with H2O. So it's absolutely eco-friendly, guys. Do not need to worry that you need to replace this bottle after one-time usage or after a couple time usage. This is absolutely refillable. It's absolutely eco-friendly because you can use this many times. So don't worry about being non-eco-friendly because Ogawa Ozonator is absolutely, guys, absolutely eco-friendly. We care about your health, but at the same time, we also want to care about Mother Earth, planet Earth as well. So using Ogawa Ozonator spray can really help in all that. Now, another few things I like to especially highlight on is that it helps us to remove odors, okay? Well, sometimes in an enclosed area, there are certain smells that we wish to eliminate, especially after cooking, especially after having a feast, having meals in our home, in an closed area. So those are the odors that we wish to eliminate, to remove from a surface, from a room. Ogawa Ozonator spray can also help us in removing all the unwanted scent, unwanted smell at our place. Now, if you haven't checked it out yet, guys, this is our live here for you to find out more about Ogawa Ozonator spray. Now, a lot of you also might be curious, since it's just using water and only water, is it safe for us to use it on food? That's another question you might be pondering upon. What about food? Since we claim that it's gonna be just using water. Ladies and gentlemen, let me assure all of you that our Ogawa Ozonator Spray is absolutely safe to be used on food. So if you wish to disinfect your food, if you wish to clean up, to sanitize, and of course to deodorize, it is absolutely safe for food, okay? It's absolutely safe for all surfaces as well. And most importantly, it is safe to be used for children, for pets, and elderly at home. So fret not, do not need to worry about its safety as well, because we here understand your safety and of course your concern. Your safety here today is definitely our top priority. So we are here to share with you more about Ogawa Ozonator Spray that can help us kill bacteria up to 99.99%, and of course at the same time it is absolutely safe, hygienic for us to use daily as well. Now some of you here might be wondering, now enough talking lah, can you guys show us how to use, show us some examples, show us some results on our Ogawa Ozonator Spray. Alright, okay, I understand guys. Okay, so let's immediately check out some of the results, some of the activities, some of the tests we're gonna perform with our Ogawa Ozonator Spray. Hey guys, so as promised here, we are gonna actually perform a couple of experiments. As you can see from my table here, there are food category, there's a tablet, and of course baby toys. But before that, I want to do a test to see how dirty, how bad the situation is on our floor surfaces, okay? Because I'm sure a lot of us, whenever we step on the floor, we are not able, we don't realize how dirty it is. So today here, let's do a quick and simple test. I'm using actually this Lumi Tester swab test to find out how dirty the surface is. Okay, let's show them right now. So this is the Lumi Tester. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually stick in, okay? Alright, then I'm gonna pull it out. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this and check up from the floor to see how dirty, a lot of times when we walk on the surface, we do not realize, okay, how bad the conditions are, how dirty it is. And of course, a lot of times, what we do is that once our foot drop onto the floor, oh my goodness, do you guys remember the 3 seconds rule? Do you also apply to the 3 seconds rule? Once you are done, okay, once you are done with the floor, you immediately lift out the food within 3 seconds and continue eating it, okay? So once I'm done with swapping, I'm gonna actually put it in again. Alright, now I'm gonna let the liquid flow down. Okay, let's go back to the table. Okay, so during the 3 seconds rule, what happens is that a lot of us will tend to pick up the food again and put it into our mouth, but we do not realize a lot of times how dirty it is. Now, without actually testing it, I can actually feel that it is actually very dirty from here. Okay, so I'm actually waiting for the water to drop down. Okay, waiting for the water, the liquid here, to drop down into our tube. Okay, so give us some time, bear some time for us to get the liquid down. Now, a lot of you here, if you're watching this, you'll be wondering, this result here is going to be a little bit crazy, because as I can see from my cotton bud here, how black, how dark, how dirty it is, okay, from this cotton bud here. But here I'm going to actually see how effective it is by using our Ozonator Spray. Of course, before that, I'm going to check out how dirty it is. Okay, so I think we've gotten the solutions ready. So now I'm going to use our Lumi Tester to find out how dirty it is. Okay, how bad the situation it is on our floor. So I'm gonna put it in, I'm gonna press start. Give it some seconds, a few seconds here. It's gonna help us to check out how bad the situation is. I can't imagine the test result, but let's see. Oh my goodness, that's how bad, okay, it is on the floor. Can you see the readings? 136,221. That's the amount of dirt, bacteria, germs, virus, okay, microorganisms that exist on the surface of our floor. Oh gosh guys, can you imagine, okay? This is how bad it is on the floor surface, and yet if our foot drop onto the floor within 3 seconds, we pick up and eat again. Oh my goodness. Okay, from today onwards, I swear I'm not gonna pick up food anymore that falls back down on the floor. Now that I know how bad, how dirty it is on the floor. Now the second test here I'm gonna do is the test with our baby toys. A lot of parents here are curious to find out how bad, how dirty it is. Okay, so we're going to do separate into two parts. So one is before using Ozonator, the other one is going to be using Ozonator. So, same thing here. Let's fill this up with water. Okay, the liquid here. Okay, now we're going to fill it up. So we're going to find out. So the blue part here is before, okay, without using the ozonator. Okay, we're gonna see how bad it is, how dirty it is with not using the ozonator. Because usually after baby times, after the kids are playing with it, where would they use this? On the floor, right guys? Daddy, mommy out there, if you guys are very familiar with baby toys, kids will just leave the toys on the floor. And of course we know, we've even done the test earlier on how bad the floor are, okay? Especially if you've not been doing your cleaning work for days, for weeks. You can imagine the amount of the dirts compiled on the floor. Okay, so after I'm done, okay, let me just put it in again. Okay, the liquid down into our swab test here. So this is a Lumi tester test, so I'm going to get the liquid out. Now, some of you are curious to find out, is there any warranty for our Ozonator spray from Ogawa? Yes, definitely. It comes with a 1-year warranty. And it is definitely, it carries multiple features, 3-in-1 features as we mentioned earlier on. It cleans, it sanitizes, and of course it deodorizes your surfaces and basically anything that you can really imagine on. Alright, everything and any surfaces. Okay, a huge variety. So in our experiment today, we're going to cover a couple of the items. We're going to start off with the baby items first, which is what we're doing right now, followed by tablets. Tablets, smartphones, something that we touch or we handle it every day. Okay, every day. Okay, check out. Couple more minutes to go. Can we just shake it well? Okay, so mix together well. Okay, at the same time, I'm going to turn on my Lumi tester. And I'm going to get my Lumi tester warmed up. Okay, so I think it's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in. Alright, we're going to press start. And we're going to find out the results before using our Ogawa Ozonator spray. Alright, so let's see how it is. Okay, 3, 2, 1. 2,594. Okay, this is the results of baby toys. Okay, this is without using. Let's see after using. So what happens is I'm gonna switch it to the other side, the red color surface. I'm gonna use a spray. I'm gonna actually spray it, clean it, sanitize it, deodorize it, killing all the bacteria. Okay, don't forget inside as well. Yeah, killing all the bacteria. Leave it on for a couple of seconds. Okay, because due to time constraint, I can only perform a couple of seconds. However, if you're doing this at home, leave it for at least 2 to 5 minutes for better results. Yeah, remember guys, 2 to 5 minutes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wipe it off first. I have so many more tests for you guys later on. Okay, let's just do a quick one right now. Okay, once I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna test out. Let's test and see. So let's check out how it is with our Ogawa Ozonator spray. How much is it gonna help? Yeah, you know, knowing that kids products sometimes serve dirty. Okay, baby is actually putting this into the mouth. You know, touching this, after touching it, they'll put their hand, their fingers into their mouth. Now, a lot of parents are very curious to find out their results. So, true. Let's have water go down again. Okay, so for this Ozonator spray, it's actually very simple to use. We're gonna show you guys later on how to use this at home. All you have to do is just fill it in with water, with H2O, okay? With just water, it can really help you to fill up this Ozonator spray. And by using electrolyte technology, okay, it helps to convert, okay, H2O to O3, alright? So put it in again, the results. Alright, so let's see the results after using Ozonator spray. Are you all ready? I'm sure parents, daddy, mommy, check this out, yeah? And the result here, 45! Oh my goodness, are you guys seeing this? It's 45 right now! Wow! Wow, it is a huge difference. This shows that the Ozonator spray really can help us to eliminate bacteria, eliminate the fungi, the viruses. So daddy, mommy, bear in mind that toys, okay, not only toys, even books, even things that kids uses daily are things that they might get in contact with, carries a lot of germs, carries a lot of bacteria every single day. So for those of you who are very much concerned, daddy and mommy, okay, please, now that you know how effective it is by using Ozonator spray, use it on these items, okay? Use it on the kids' toys, use it on their books, use it on their clothes, use it on everything that they have in contact with, because this can really help us, help your kids, help yourself to eliminate the bacteria and help to protect your kids' safety. Alright, now we're going to move on to the second product. Okay, the second product here is the tablet. Okay, so as we all know, tablet, phones are something that we use day to day. So we're also going to do a checkout on this. Left side is without, right side we will be using the Ozonator spray. So I'm going to put it into, let's see, left and right. So I'm just going to swap the surface. The surface is usually where we touch a lot of times. Okay. I'm gonna just stain the cotton bud as much as I can with the surface. Alright, now I've got it done. True. Let's see solution here. Drop. Let it mix well. Okay, so we're gonna see. Usually, you know, with tablets, with smartphones, something that we do it every day at home. We cannot leave this without, you know, we can't live without using tablets nowadays, right? So, okay, so let the solution mix well right now. Okay, a few more seconds to go. Once it's well mixed. Let it well mixed together. Alright. Okay, the beeping is calling us right now. Yep, we are here. Okay, I'm gonna put this in. The next test. Check out the surface of a tablet before using Ozonator spray. How bad it is, yeah? Let's see. Okay, wow. 7,713, yeah? This is just a normal tablet, just in contact with your airborne. Okay, of course we do not know what's happening in the air, what are the bacteria in the air, we do not know. Okay, so we're gonna use the other side, the right side. We're gonna spray it with the ozonator. Okay, we're gonna spray it with ozonator. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it down for a couple seconds. Okay, couple seconds. So if you're still watching this right now, thank you guys for staying tuned with us. We're gonna do a couple more experiments. Next will be food. So if you are really curious on things that we can put into our mouth, is it safe, is it healthy, check out the next item. Okay, make sure you check out the next item. And if you are really interested in this product, add this to your cart today. Okay, add this to your cart and check out right after our live. Okay, check out right after our live so that you can see what are the benefits, what are features that we can use with our ozonator spray here. It's the same thing. Once I'm done with this one, I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna start and check and see the surface of our tablet. Let's see from this tablet here. Every part here, let me just go with every part. Okay, so once it's done, put it back again. Okay. So let the liquid settle down itself. Then let it mix well. Mix very well here. Okay, once it's done, alright, it's done. Now I'm going to remove the previous one. I'm going to put it in. Okay, let's see here. From 7,730. The next result here after using our ozonator spray for tablet. So what is it going to be like? I'm curious. 655 guys. 655. Are you seeing this? It is dropping as I think up to 90%, yeah? It's definitely up to 90% if I'm actually doing my math right. Okay, and this is just a few seconds, okay? It's just a few seconds. I'm amazed, okay? I'm definitely amazed with this result. Imagine if you're putting it for slightly longer. Okay, so this is done. The last product, the last item. Okay, which one are we gonna do with? Should we do with apple or should we do with orange? Well, this is an apple, they kiss the doctor. Let's do with apple. Okay. So for apple, left side is without, right side is with. So same thing. Just put this in. So after showing you the two results, are you convinced yet? If you're not convinced yet, I'm going to show you the last item, which is food. Okay, fruit here. So today we have selected apples. We have apple and orange here. We're going to see for food, how does it work? So left side here is without using ozonator. So you can actually imagine, your fruits, your food, also your veggie, all those things that you're gonna put into your mouth here before you wash them. How bad it is, in contact with the airborne microbes, their germs, the bacteria and all those things. So done. Okay, now let me put it into our new tester. Let's see. So this is the result for without using our ozonator spray. Okay, Ogawa ozonator spray. This is definitely pure, normal, everyday what's in contact. Wow, okay. So just normal, it's 1251. And let's see the result after. Okay, after spraying. Okay, we're gonna spray the surface of the apple. Okay, I'm gonna put it here, let it sit for a couple seconds, and after that we're gonna just rub it off again, and we're gonna see the results after using ozonator spray from Ogawa. So for our Ogawa ozonator spray, while we're waiting for the results, of course, let's talk a little bit more about the features of it. It does help in removing odors. Okay, it helps to also eliminate the bad smell, the bad scent as well. So especially if you're in a closed area, all the scents are trapped in one place. So if you wish to remove the odor naturally, and we're talking about natural, without any additional agents, without any additives, without additional things, yeah? Okay, we're talking about just normal plain water. You can actually rely on our Ogawa Ozonator spray because this is absolutely eco-friendly, it's refillable, reusable as well, most importantly, and it doesn't contain any other additional things, okay? It's just plain water. Plain water. By using its technology, electrolyte generator, using electricity to help us separate the oxygen from H2O to ozone, which is O3. Okay, so now I think it's done. Okay, let's wipe it off. Alright, and we're gonna do a quick test here on the apple after using the Ozonator spray. Okay, so it's done here. I'm gonna put it in again. So I'm gonna let the liquid mix well with each other. Give me a couple seconds, let it sit well, let it mix well. Okay, so it's done. Let me put it. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in. So that's the previous reading here. Let's start the new reading again. Now this is after using our Ozonator spray. And in 3, 2, 1. Let's find out. 147. Wow, that has definitely decreased a lot from 1002 to 147. That's a huge difference here, as well as you can see from using the Ozonator spray on our apple itself. So can you imagine, guys, you know, in food, vegetables, be your vegetables, your fruits, or any types of food that has constant contact with the surface, with the air. There consists a lot of micro germs, of course organisms, bacteria, and all those that we can't see. So it is necessary, and let me repeat, it is necessary and it is effective by using our Ogawa Ozonator spray on all types of surfaces, be it baby toys, be it the tablets, smartphones, appliances, or even food, okay, fruits, food, because it is absolutely safe for you to intake. All it has, all is inside here is just water, H2O only. So some of you might be wondering, well, other than all these items, can it be used on other things as well? Yes, yes, and yes, absolutely yes, guys. It can be used on appliances, TV, your oven, you know, any types of appliances at home, in your bathroom. Bathroom is where usually you find a lot of germs as well. In your kitchen, on your furniture, your sofas, your beds, okay, your table, your chairs. All these are furnitures that we constantly have contact with. Even windows, floors, rugs, carpets, anything and everything. Okay, toys. We also have food. We also have counters. Okay, countertops, kitchen countertops. And last but not least, steaming area. Okay, if you have places that have odors, okay, you can also use our Ogawa Ozonator spray to help you clean, to sanitize, and to deodorize. Okay, to deodorize as well. Now, let's see how can we use Ogawa Ozonator spray. So let me just set aside everything. Okay, we're gonna set aside all this first. And now, all you're gonna do is, this is an empty bottle of Ozonator spray. Okay, open up the spray cap. Okay, all you have to do is just fill it up with water. Okay, fill it up with water. Alright, noted, duly noted on that. Thank you so much for letting me know. Okay, so water level, as you can see here, is actually been marked 2 minutes and 4 minutes. So it depends on you. If you pour your water onto this line, you can turn on the 2 minutes. Or if you pour your water to this line, you can turn on or can switch on to the 4 minutes one. So I'm going to just show you with 2 minutes. it works actually the same, yeah? It works absolutely the same for 2 minutes and 4 minutes. So depending on the amount of water putting in our ozonator spray. So after you're done, you can just cap it up. Now guys, this is just normal tap water. This is not any special type of water, okay? It's normal tap water. All you need is just tap water. Okay, fill it up to 2 minutes line. Okay, we've got it down to 2 minutes. Or you can alternatively fill it up to the 4 minutes line as well. Now, once it's done, okay, you can place this ozonator spray onto the charging plate. Okay, place it on the charging plate. Turn on the power button. Okay, so this is the power button. Turn it on. So I fill it up into 2 minutes layer. So press the 2 minutes button. Or if you fill up to 4 minutes line here, you can switch to 4 minutes as well. So once you turn it on, you'll see that the electrolyte generator, it uses electricity to help to form bubbles in foams down in the water. This is actually a process of separating the oxygen from H2O, from water, to ozone, which is O3. And this process here will just take 2 minutes, or it could be 4 minutes, to help us to create the ozone needed to eliminate the bacteria. Okay. Ozone acts as a natural disinfectant as well that can effectively, and it works so simple. Okay, it works so simple to help us remove, to clean, to sanitize, okay, all the bacteria and germs. And of course, as have been tested in lab, it kills up to 99.99% of bacteria as well. So for parents, okay, mommy, daddy at home, for if you are very concerned of hygiene, of the health wise, or if you have old people at home, okay, elderlies at home, you are very concerned as well, ozonator spray here works effectively to help us to kill, to eliminate all these unwanted microorganisms. So once it's still in green color, as you can see, it is still in the process of separating the oxygen, in the process of creating the ozone. Okay, so it's helping us to separate the oxygen from H2O to the ozone. Now this one here, guys, a simple note for you to take home is that once it's fully charged, okay, once it's fully transferred into ozone, do note that, okay, blue light represents that it's done. Do note that you are required to use this ozone within 30 minutes, okay, within 30 minutes. Now, once after your 30 minutes, okay, once after 30 minutes, you need to remember to put your ozone spray back to the charging plate to recharge again, okay, so that it can regenerate the ozone again. Okay, so every time it charges, every time it generates for you to use up to 30 minutes of usage. Once it has passes 30 minutes, please remember, guys, put it back to the charging plate, let it regenerate once again. Okay, you do not need to change the water. It can be the same water, okay, all you just need to do is just maybe fill up the water and let it regenerate the ozone once again. So this is very important, yeah. Once it's over 30 minutes, it won't be as effective. It won't work so effectively to help us to eliminate all the bacteria. So I hope that today's sharing and today's simple experiment here helps us to understand a little bit more about Ogawa Ozonator Spray. So if you are still concerned about your health and safety at home, get one back here, add to your cart today of our Ogawa Ozonator Spray to take care of your health, your family's health, and every single person's health and safety at home. Now this thing here is so convenient, it's so easy to use, it's portable, you can just bring this out there, it's so light, most importantly, it's eco-friendly as well. You do not need different types of packaging, there's no need of refilling it with different types of materials, different types of solutions. All you need is just water, so you can just refill it with water as well. Okay, just water as well. Just so it is so eco-friendly, okay, user-friendly and eco-friendly, I would say that. Now, comparing to sanitizers, okay, sanitizers have been used so frequently. Sanitizers, as we know, it is harmful, okay, it's not so gentle, it's harmful for our skin. It causes us to have dry skin if we were to use it in a long run, if we were to use it often, okay. Now, for Ozonator spray, no matter how often you use, no matter how much you use, it is very gentle to our skin. Okay, it's very gentle because all it is just water, okay, and it's actually using ozone to help us to clean up the surfaces. Now, for safety-wise, if you were to use the traditional sanitizer, it contains alcohol. So for alcohol, it's not safe for food. It's not safe to be in contact with toys or things that children or pets have contact with. For Ozonator spray, it doesn't use any other solutions other than H2O, other than water itself. So it's absolutely safe, I would say it's absolutely safe for children. It's absolutely safe for pets as well. So do not worry, because you can even use this spray on your food, on toys, or basically any other surfaces that you can imagine, okay? Whatever materials, whatever surfaces that you have, you name it, you can actually use our Ozonator spray to disinfect it. Now, other than that, of course, it is very easy to use, and of course it's eco-friendly. It is also very convenient, because usual sanitizer, once finished, you will need to purchase another bottle again. You need to restock your sanitizer, and it is not refillable. It causes harm to the planet Earth because you need to get new bottles of sanitizers. Whereas for our Ozonator spray, you really give a great favor, a big great favor for Mother Earth. It's so eco-friendly. All you need is just water, H2O, and one of this Ozonator spray. You can help to eliminate, disinfect, and clean up the surface, not only surface, even airborne contaminant as well. So if you are really interested in getting this right now, guys, add this to your cart today, right now, and check out immediately. I hope that today's experiment and today's explanation here will be able to help you have a better understanding on our Ogawa Ozonator spray. And if you love our product so much, add this to your cart and check out immediately. Till then, we shall see you soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, guys. Bye bye!